Good day to you all. Welcome to Maths Global Learning Hub at Mr. T. In today's lesson, we are going to add and subtract numbers in different bases. In number 1, we are going to add the numbers which are in base 5. And the numbers are in base 5 are from 0 to 4. So if I add the first column here, I'm going to see that I'm going to get a 5. So I must write here 5 divided by 5, and this gives me 1, remainder 0. So I must write the 0, my answer is going to be in base 5, and then I carry the 1. If I add the second column, I'm going to get 7, which is a number that is not in base 5. So I must say 7 divided by 5, I'm going to get 1, remainder 2. I'm going to write the 2 here, and then I carry 1. If I add here, I'm going to get a 3, and the 3 is a number that is in base 5. So I'm going to write 3 here, and that will be my final answer. If I move on to number 2, I'm going to add numbers which are in base 8, so my answer is going to be in base 8. Base 8 with numbers from 0 up to 7. If I add the first column, I'm going to get 11, and 11 is a number that is not in base 8, so I'm going to say 11 divided by 8, I'm going to get 1, remainder 3. So I'm going to write 3 here, and then I carry the 1. And if I add the second column, I'm going to get 8. 8 is a number that is not in base 8. So I'm going to write here 8 divided by 8, I'm going to get 1, remainder 0. I'm going to write the remainder here, and then I'm going to carry 1. 1 plus 1 gives me 2, and 2 is a number that is in base 8. If I move on to number 3, I'm now subtracting, and these numbers are in base 7. So I need to borrow in the first column because it says 2 minus 5. It can't, so I have to borrow here, and if I borrow here, I'm going to be left with a 5. But because I am in base 7, I've borrowed a 7. So if I add it here, I'm going to get a 9. And then when I subtract, I'm going to get 4, and here I'm going to get 2, and my answer is in base 7. Please be very careful when you are using the method of borrowing. Let's look at number 4, where we are subtracting numbers which are in base 5. So our answer here must be in base 5 as well. Again, if I look at this part here, I notice that I have to borrow here. And if I borrow here, I'm going to be left with 1. But because I'm in base 5, I have borrowed a 5. So if I add it here, I'm going to get a 6. So if I subtract here, I'm going to get 2. And if I move on here, if I want to say 1 minus 3, it can't, so I have to borrow. If I borrow here, I'm going to be left with a 3. But because I'm in base 5, if I add here, I'm going to get 6. And then if I subtract, I'm going to get 3. And then here I'm going to get 2. So that will be my final answer, which is in base 5.